Bring your dead cows, bring your pigs. It's our 1-year anniversary show and wrapping everything in bacon. It's Painkiller already, episode 49 with Epic Mealtime. All right. All right, Harley. So here's our opening question. We ask it every week. Here's the deal, right? Hypothetical situation. You are married in this hypothetical situation. You and your wife switch bodies, so you are now her.
Wait, I'm married? I'm married.
You're married. Uh-huh. You and your wife switch bodies, so now you're her and she is you. Do you have sex just to check it out?
So you're asking me, and it doesn't matter what the situation is or who I am or what the situation is, you're asking me, do I want a penis in me? No.
You're a girl in this case, though.
Nah, but do I want a penis in me? It's still you. Do you want a penis
in you? Dude, like you've
you?
never rocked your penis before.
First of all, you know what sex with a woman is like. There's going to be a penis on your mouth. There's going to be a penis in your butt, a penis in, like wherever the penis is going to be. You don't want a penis all
over the place. Yes, indeed. Yeah. I'm familiar with the concept.
So yeah, so no, I'm going to say no. Under
it's your
any
penis.
Circumstances, I'm going to have to decline penis inside of me.
I can only imagine the things you've done with it. So you are one of, I think, only 2 or 3 guests ever to vote the no option. Everyone else is like, I'll check it out. Yeah.
Well, isn't that interesting?
Gay. I'm a girl.
Isn't that interesting? Well, it's not gay. It's definitely not gay because it's a man and a woman. But at the same time, they're like, hey, I kind of want to know what a penis is like inside my body. So now that it's not gay, I'll do it. And that's the thing. Like, I don't have any problems with gay people. I have problems with the penis inside of me.
Let me ask you this question. Here's my variation of Woody's question. If you had to get a blowjob, would you rather it be a cross-dresser or a girl with a King Leonidas beard?
Oh, man.
Take the King Leonidas beard.
Yeah, of course.
That's a notch on the belt. But in return, I got a serious question. All right? You're cloned. You're not even cloned. It's exactly you. You sitting next to you. Do you take a hand job and give a hand job to you?
Yeah, I've done pretty much the equivalent of that about 7,000 times already. So
there's 2 of you. It's someone else's hand. It's you, but it's still a different hand.
I'm still seeing it as me, though. And I'll tell you what.
I would do it. I would do it. That's all right.
And I just want to say, I'm freaking awesome at me. There's never been anyone better.
Oh, my God. Wow. Yeah, I think I'd be down for that. Like, why not? I don't see any reason why. Like, as long as I can kill him after, so nobody ever tells. Can I kill me? Is that part of the deal?
Can I double up on some chick with myself?
Is sex with your brother gay or incest? I don't know. Some questions, are just left to you.
You can be both. Hey, man, tell us about being on the Jay Leno show. Like, first of all, how did you get booked? How did that go down?
Nice segue. Sex with your brother, Jay Leno.
Yeah, dude, tell us all about it.
It was cool. I mean, for a moment, I don't always get these times to think about what's happening, but about a second before I went on stage, I was just like, whoa, what the fuck am I doing at Jay Leno? So it was a little surreal. It was cool, though.
So,
my favorite part was meeting Rainn Wilson.
How did you get invited to the show? Did they write your YouTube account?
I got a good agent.
Do you genuinely have an agent?
What's that?
You genuinely have an agent, for real?
Yeah, genuinely. You guys don't have agents?
No, we really don't.
I kind of do.
Yeah, Russia kind of does.
I'll be your fucking agent, man. I don't know what it's about, but it looks pretty easy. I'll do it for you guys.
All right, so your agent reached out to Jay Leno and they maybe watched a video or two and said, yeah, this guy would be cool. Let's get him on.
Yeah, there was something. I don't know. I basically got a call from my agent being like, Jay Leno, this day, do it. And I was like, okay. And that's basically how it happened. I don't know the logistics of it. I don't give a shit. I just knew that one day I was in Canada, freezing my ass off, wrapping things in bacon, and then, boom, next day I'm in LA on Jay Leno, wrapping things in bacon.
That's awesome.
Like, what was it like sitting there in the green room? Were you, watching the show on TV, thinking the time's coming up?
Well, Rainn Wilson was the guest that night, so I was really excited about that. I went to his green room. He wasn't there yet. And we left him a T-shirt, and I left a little letter saying, yo, from Epic Mealtime next door, we love your shit. Seriously, your shit. We love it, and we'll eat it if you want, because we actually are fans of The Office, fans of Rainn Wilson. And he ended up popping into our room half hour later and said, what's up? We slapped him 5. That was really exciting shit. And then just having him bite what we created on Leno was awesome, having him come over and take a little nibble. Was,
I feel stupid as shit 'cause I don't know who the fuck Rainn Wilson is.
Dude, it's the guy with the glasses from The Office.
What the fuck's The Office?
Okay, never mind. Never mind.
You're good.
See,
You're
Wayne's-
good.
Wayne doesn't have
matter.
TV. Neither do
It
I.
doesn't
but
even matter.
Yep. So, how did they fly you out there? Did they put you on a limo? Did you handle that on your own?
No, they did all that shit. They flew us out there, not first class or anything. So I was like, I'm 6'6". I don't know if you can tell in the videos, but I'm like 6'6", 260 pounds. I'm like tiny, like squeezed into this plane. I'm just sitting there so squished. I'm just like, fucking Jay Leno. Anyways, but when I got there, I forgot all that. It was a great experience. He had some creepy dude pick me up in a limo. I went on with the Epic Mealtime co-creator, Sterling Toth, and we jumped on and just, made a fucking meat car.
And I don't know if this is an inappropriate question. Do you get paid to be on the Leno show, or is it just, for the exposure? And the
this is funny. You do get paid. However, I'm a Canadian citizen. Co-creator Sterling Toth is not. So there are complications in regards to paying me, but not so much for him. But yeah, you get paid to be on that. You get paid I think it's like $1 million to be on Leno.
Dude, you should have held out. I got way better than that for being on Johnny Carson back in the day.
Oh my god.
And what? How much do I get paid to be on this? Don't you guys pay me to be on this?
Kyle's got it covered.
Oh, why do we go to me? Why did it always come to me?
Why do we go to you? Yeah, why would we pick Kyle?
I have no idea what you're talking about, or referring to, or insinuating in any way whatsoever.
Dude, so I actually have, I think, FPS, McDuck, and McDuck as dirty words in.
Oh god damn! No, they're
stream.
saying it. No, they're saying it right now.
Yeah, they found a variation, I think, that they can say. I
those
see people add
motherfuckers.
2K.
Don't worry, me and Woody are planning to blow up the vault as we speak.
Oh my god!
Yeah, dude.
I've got attack dogs at my house. I'm getting no chance. It's impenetrable fortress of doom. It's not happening.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. Kyle, he wants it to happen. I swear, if you suggested that you were going to rob Kyle's house on Sunday, then he might leave the door open just so he finally gets a chance to put all this freaking weapons training to use.
Oh my god, I'm so ready for it. It's like anybody out there. Like, you want my address?
Weapon training?
Who doesn't? You don't?
Oh man. That's like if I was actually a chef. I thought you were just some guy that had all these guns, and I was like, this dude's fucked.
No, absolutely not. No, absolutely not.
Us,
I mean, I could shoot you from 1,000 yards away. It's no big deal. I pawned some serious noobs in RL.
I'm kind of impressed by. So when I see your pistol shooting, I'm like, yeah, I haven't seen a shot yet that I don't think I could hit. When I see you just pop off 8 soda bottles in a row from the shoulder, I'm like, I think that's better shooting than I could manage.
Amazing.
Yeah.
We went to the gun store last night after closing hours and locked the doors and everything. And me and 2 cops and the guy that owns the place were shooting some. And yeah, I was having a good time in the shooting range. We got out the UMP-45 and an old Russian Mosin Nagant. We had some fun. But I'm pretty good with a gun, especially rifles and shotguns.
What's McDuck?
You ever see the cartoon Scrooge McDuck? It's like Donald Duck, but he's super rich.
It's DuckTales, son.
Yeah.
Yeah, they like to make fun of me because apparently I'm super rich, and they
He's
like to
worth
make fun
about
of that.
$60 billion. And,
Yeah, apparently I am. They
every so often it comes out. He's like, yeah, I was working with my $35,000 shotgun, and it's like, whoa, wait a minute.
Yeah. What the fuck? I want $500 for this.
Yeah, no.
I brought 7 people from Twitter. I want $20 per person from Twitter. I want $150.
We could probably make that happen, but I want it turducken.
All right. Deal.
Jack Daniels.
I'll give you a T-shirt. You give me $180.
I do want one of those T-shirts.
I'll trade you for Vince
fucking
McMahon's
awesome.
phone number.
Oh my
His
god.
number? Vince
Kyle's got Vince
McMahon.
McMahon on speed dial, son.
Fuck,
He's
you
in
don't
that yacht
know
club.
Vince McMahon.
Dude, so I have this story. So it happened I'll say 3 years ago at work, and I was just sitting in my cube coding away, pounding on my keyboard, and one of our contractors comes up to me, and he's like, dude, do you work out? And I'm like, I'm kind of active. I don't like working out that much, but I like playing sports. And he's like, 'cause your calves are incredible. And I'm like,
Whoa.
Yeah, and he's like, dude, your calves. Like sometimes when you walk into like a meeting room, he's like, sometimes I just look at your calves as you're walking, and you have like the definition. You've got like you can see the two muscles on the back of them and the curve underneath. He's like, your calves are incredible. How do you do that? And I'm like, I don't know. And the truth is, my father has incredible calves. Mine are just a diluted version of what he has. He walks around.
It's getting gayer and gayer.
Yeah, it's getting incest now. Yeah, Daddy's calves, like, they lock into place. He has, like, if you were to just, I don't know, cruise around Disney World or something, you would not see a better pair of calves than my father has all day long.
What, we're like cruising at Disney World now? What the fuck is going on?
Enough talk. Send your daddy's calves over here. We'll fucking cook that shit up.
All right, man. So let me keep going with the story. He's going on and on about my calves, and he's asking me how I accomplish it, and he's telling me, like, you know, and I wear shorts at work a lot because I'm, like, all the technical people get away with ridiculous dress codes. They're lucky I'm not wearing pajamas. Anyway, and he's like, when you walk into meeting rooms, I check out your calves. I look at them. I don't know how you do it. And I'm like, is there some, like, work-related question that you have? So that was a couple years ago. My company rehired him, and I saw him at the break room today. So I'm like, you know, Dan, you know that story about my calves? Because I told it to him. Dan is a guy I work with. The people know him. He was on Painkiller already earlier. And he's like, yeah. I'm like, dude, he's in the break room. The guy that loves my calves, he's in the break room right now. So Dan's like, I got to check this out. And he, like, you know, puts his meeting on hold because he's not like the main guy, and leaves and goes to the break room. And he comes back and he's like, he likes my ass. And that's my story from the guy that loves my calves.
So how awkward is it now when you see him at work?
I'm cool with it, man. He's actually married and he has kids.
Did he ask to touch them?
You know what a beard is?
No. I do know what a beard is. Is there some other kind?
Face beard. It's when a gay man has a wife and everything to hide the fact that he's actually gay. It's called a beard. His wife is his beard, hiding the fact that all he wants to do really is just lick your calves.
I think that's true.
He's got no love for his wife. He's got love for your calves.
You know,
best case scenario, when he goes back home from work, he thinks about licking them.
You got me fixated on calf licking now. Like I don't think that's been done, or at least not in an extended period.
Oh, it's been done.
I'm talking about for me.
In
like,
Canada, that's like the second date. You're licking calves. She's not letting you lick her calves. Like, boom, next one.
All right, so, but I'm like, you know, I don't know if this is like an erogenous zone that I haven't fully explored, because it sounds kind of cool. On the other hand, it's like, I don't know, like, you know, top of my shoulder blade, whatever. Move on to, I got better ideas, baby. They're right here.
No, I just imagine this guy, like, rubbing bacon grease into your calves, like, and like, moaning a little while he does, like,
Me? Not me.
No, not you, the guy. The guy.
Guy, not me.
Dude, don't let him kid you.
But that's the thing. I've been known to use bacon grease as a lubricant. Even burning hot bacon grease, you know. But I'm not rubbing it on your calves. I don't even know you that well at all, actually.
Well, what better way to get to know me, really?
This is getting silly. Let's talk about games now.
Why does this show always go so homo? Like, I don't know why. Like
I got another question. No, it's not gay at all unless you choose to make it so. So, Epic Mealtime. So far, what is your biggest YouTube regret?
I broke an $80 bottle of Jack Daniels in a video. Everything else was fucking cool.
Really? No big mistakes? No social errors? No, like
what?
I don't know. Like, I'm trying to think of my own biggest regret.
What's yours?
Well, I don't like. There was one time on Painkiller already where I talked bad about another YouTube commentator, and that is like my principal thing. Like, I'm pretty much okay with it. People doing almost anything on their channel, except putting down others. Like, you know, just shut up, worry about your own stuff. And I slipped and did that one time, so that's the best one I have so far. Wings, biggest YouTube regret so far?
Playing Dragon Age 1 at the beginning of Black Ops.
That was so entertaining, though. I watched those.
But you know what? Actually, before Epic Mealtime, I had a couple channels up that are erased now. And, no, those were fucking cool, too. Yeah, no regrets yet.
There was one time where So someone put up a video saying YouTube was dead, and what they really meant by that was that the Call of Duty community was dead, and they were saying there was nothing good anymore. And I put up a sort of a counter opinion saying how everything was getting better, the new guys are raising the bar, that the standard stuff you saw 5 years ago, probably 5 years is a long time, but the stuff you saw at the very beginning probably wouldn't make for a breakout channel now. People using more animation, theater mode, etc., etc. And I got so much feedback from people who weren't happy with the way their channels were doing that I almost wish I never touched the topic in the first place. By and large, I think everyone that replied to me felt like their channel was doing poorly for reasons other than themselves. And
I know my biggest regret: getting sprayed with fucking pepper spray.
God. That was good. No, that was good.
Yeah, I'm glad you liked it.
Technically, we regret every meal. Every single day after the meal, we sit there. We all got meat comas. We're all chilling, like sweating out meat and grease. None of us can eat the next day. We all feel like shit, and like it is regretful. But it's part of it. Like you gotta love that because it gets you the views. And I clapped my hands when you took that spray to the face. So you should be happy. Tell me you're happy.
I clapped my hands when he took the second spray to the face. The first one, I was like, what? Pepper spray's not supposed to hit your neck and chin and all that nonsense. And then he's like, no, hit me again. Don't be a bitch. And I'm like, yeah, that's it. Yeah. I like it. That to me was the peak of the video.
Blind.
Dude, it took about, as soon as I opened my eyes, I went blind. That is some badass shit. And everybody keeps saying now, you gotta get tasered. Get tasered, dude. Do it.
Hey,
dude.
I tell you, I'll let you taser me if you
will.
will.
Dude, you can taser me. Let's do this.
I'll let you do a full
Wings and I
blast
at the
too.
same time, and I will compete with him to see who can last longer. I'm convinced that I have some sort of superpower that allows me to resist electric shock. I just know it.
So
my
will
whole
you come
life,
on the FPS Russia show and get tasered, Woody?
Yeah, dude, I will come. Dude, yeah, absolutely. I will
Here's the
get
deal.
tasered,
Here's the deal.
and
I'll
I
tell
will
you
look
what's
you
up.
in the eye and say, "What else you got?" Because I am a taser superhero.
I got the idea right here, all right? All right, here's the idea. You take a break from YouTube for 1 week. You upload your video on YouPorn once. Take a taser to the cock. And you're fucking mad. And in turn, I will have Muscles Glasses fuck every single epic meal that we've ever made on YouPorn. So if that's not a good idea,
Kyle,
no, fuck it, it is a good idea.
I'll go one up. Since Woody wants to do this, get one of those cop taser guns that shoot and inject into you.
That's what a taser is.
No, I was talking about a black taser where you stick to you.
Yeah, that's a stun gun. That's
Yeah,
pussy shit.
Get the taser. Yeah, get the taser that hits and sticks to you.
Yeah, that's what it's going to do.
Because I will be on the ground like a fucking bitch when that hits me. I don't know about Woody.
If anyone in this call, or for that matter in the live stream, wants to get tasered and wants to be on one of my videos, I mean, you're going to get 2 million views easy. I'll make it happen. You just got to be in, the southeast United States. Get
Can we
it done.
cook the taser?
When you want to do this, Kyle, I can drive down this week.
Can we cook burgers with a taser?
We can try. Dude,
Now we got to cook burgers with napalm, a flamethrower, and a taser. What else is there?
How quickly can you fry an egg with napalm?
Can we cook?
Seems
Can we
that
cook
would be
like a
instant.
machine gun and
It'd be
blast out
instant,
like
Woody.
200 bullets? We blast like 200 bullets out of a machine gun until it's hot, and then just cook some burgers on top of the machine gun or something.
Doesn't stay hot
yes,
that
we
long.
can.
Like, listen, I'm from Canada. I don't know shit about guns, but I know how to cook
Dude,
fucking
what if?
burgers.
Imagine this though, Wings. What if we took made a shish kebab on the barrel of a gun and just kept firing it?
That would work.
What if we took meat patties, made meatballs, but formed them around the barrel of a rifle and just kept shooting rounds through it till it was red hot?
Wait. What if we all got hookers and just shared them?
I got a feeling. All right, he's not talking to us. He's talking to his buddies behind him. They're all
No, I'm
nodding.
talking to you, Russia. I want to split a hooker with you.
Are you going to split a hooker? I mean, hookers
In
are...
Russia, you do not pay for pussy. You take the pussy. It is already yours.
Hey, how much of the food do you eat after you finish?
All of it. I got a question for Russia. Russia, when you're out there, do people come up to you and they're like, "Yo, man, speak Russian"?
A guy. I'll tell you this story. A guy called the gun store that sponsors me the other day and said that he wanted to talk to the Russian guy, and they're like, "Well, he's not here." He's like, "Well, he works there, right?" Well, they're like, "No, he works with us," and they're like, "Well, I need to get a hold of him." I just got my wife over from Russia, and I need him to translate for me. This guy had went and got a mail-order bride from Russia and wanted me to translate between him and his new wife.
So you have money?
Dude, I'm not gonna be somebody's fucking translator. I speak enough Russian to like piss somebody off.
Just think about the video though. You go up to the man's house, like, I translate for him.
No.
And the woman speaking the Russian, she's like, she is leaving you for your neighbor.
Oh god. Yeah, I could translate enough to like make her really, really angry, and that'd be about it.
You could just talk all kinds of shit to the guy and he wouldn't know.
Probably could handle that. Yeah, but I get stuff like that. I got recognized at what's it called, Moe's Burritos the other day, and the guy and the guy knew who I was. He was like, "Oh, you're the guy that blew up the Xbox." Yeah, man, that's me. It's good shit.
He wasn't freaking out that you weren't speaking like with a Russian accent?
No, a lot of people know. Most of like the people who have been with it for a long time know. It's I would say about 40% of the people know.
Yeah, your boy Northern faced instead of busted the biscuits back in the day.
The Northern side guy made such a big deal out of it on YouTube. No, but go ahead. What was that?
No, I was just gonna bounce back to a topic from like a moment ago. Actually,
do it.
I don't know how to fucking podcast. I just talk about whatever, right?
That's pretty much.
Woody's Gamertag had asked me if we eat the food.
Yeah.
You know how much money we spend on that shit? We spend hundreds of dollars on a fucking meal.
I was going to ask that.
We are hungry dudes. We all eat it, and the truth is, maybe the guy on camera might not be finishing it that day, but the best is epic mealtime leftovers.
Why not do this? Why not give it to the homeless people and then like win that kind of respect too? Be like, epic mealtime feeds the homeless. Then you videotape yourself giving your homeless like these like Turkey McPig.
That's a good idea. However, we donate anonymously. We don't need to put it up on YouTube that we're nice guys.
Yep.
That's good. That's nice. The views.
Oh my god.
So you guys finish all that food. Is it always properly cooked? Because sometimes it looks like it'd be hard. You've got like 18 inches worth of meat to cook. That's a lot.
Yeah, it is hard. But we do it, and it's basically based on a trial and error thing. If we fuck up, we do it again. And truth be told, we haven't fucked up yet.
I was going to ask that. Have you ever made a meal and started the video and it just went to hell, and you were just like, "Nah, this isn't going to work out"?
No, those make for the best videos.
Oh.
We just leave out all the parts that make us look dumb and keep in the parts that make us look smart.
Has anyone ever been injured during an epic meal?
Yeah, one that hasn't been aired yet. We had our buddy cutting things in the kitchen with a shitty knife, and we were like, use this knife. And the instant he grabbed the other knife, he cut himself. Like, instantly, blood. But that's the extent of it. And he was just being a little bitch anyways. We made him drink his own blood.
Awesome. Hey, so you used to be a high school teacher, or what did you teach?
I taught history and media.
In high school? So what was that like? Were you like the character we're listening to right now in a high school classroom?
Yeah, essentially Mr. Mornstein was epic mealtime guy, except I wasn't talking about bacon. I was just like, more homework. More homework.
I love that. I've said it like 5 times. I love the fucking show. And I look forward to every one.
Show loves fucking you.
Dude, I want to hear more about the teacher thing. How long did you teach?
I basically taught all last year. I used to go to class, never cracked a smile, nothing, and the kids were always like, "Oh, sir, why are you so serious?" Shut up, get out.
Are you joking? I can't tell. My sarcasm detector is faulty. Were you really like that?
What? Your son has teachers?
No. I said my sarcasm detector is faulty. Were you like a hardcore teacher that put on, your business face?
I was shit. Like, you didn't fuck around. The kids knew it was pretty straightforward. Come to school, do your shit, and that's it. Don't try and crack jokes. I don't think you're funny. Nothing a high school kid says is ever funny. So don't come in and start making jokes, because that's not how it works.
Oh, hell. You wouldn't have lived down here with me.
Kids in high school always with their fucking jokes. They come in and they think they're all funny and stuff, and then they got their buddies laughing, even though their buddies know that they're not funny either. But everyone's laughing, so... Actually, you know what? One time a kid told me a joke, and I laughed full out. He said, "Hold on, let me remember what this is. Just give this podcast maybe a few moments of awkward silence while I remember. Give me a second."
We love the awkward silences.
See, while he's doing the awkward silence, let me tell you what Wings would have did to a teacher like that. There's a thing called liquid glass. It's called sodium perpapillate. What you basically do is you drain the oil out of the car and you put this into the oil. What it does is it goes in there, and once he turns his engine on, his pistons are going to be knocking, and it's going to start heating up. And once he gets to about the edge of the driveway, his engine.
But why do midgets laugh? No, I'm kidding. Right, you can continue. I was just.
Oh God.
And while he's sitting there looking stupid as shit, wondering why his engine won't work because he's got glass all in the block. You ride by in yours, you're like, "Hey, here's your homework, bitch," and hit him in the face with it.
You know what I would have done to that kid? You know what I would have done to that kid?
What would you have done?
You would have cooked him.
I would put a blade in his stomach.
All right, man. So,
that don't work down here either. Because every kid in high school has a blade.
I love how it gets all dark and creepy at that point. Like you expect to say, "We need him." He's like, "I'd put a blade."
No. I got some kids that were great. I had good students and stuff like that. A whole bunch of kids are actually really smart and have lots of potential. But kids are lazy, man. Kids come in and it's like a big thing. Like, it's so cool to smoke weed and lots of it, and that's the attitude in high school. I'm like, man, everything a little bit here and there, but some kids coming stoned to my class and just sleeping. And, I'm not the type of teacher to wake them up or send them anywhere for anything like that. But I just watch and I'm just like, look at you, buddy. You're fucking up. Get your shit together.
Huh. So, was there any, sometimes I think about being
Go get rich on YouTube
as a second career, and I think to myself, it would be inspiring sometimes. There's a lot of students who would be frustrating, but the ones you actually guide, the ones that make a difference in their lives, that would be cool. You've probably had a teacher in your life where you're like, wow, that guy was gifted, or he connected, or he was the perfect teacher for me. I think I could be that guy for some people. You didn't have that, did you?
No. There were some, don't get me wrong, teaching has definitely tons of rewarding experiences to it, When I first started substituting when I was still a student teacher, kids that were in grade 7 ended up graduating when I was a full-on teacher last year. So that was cool, just to see kids essentially, make it past first round, round 1, going to round 2. That does have rewarding aspects to it. But I mean, nothing's as rewarding as wrapping shit in bacon on YouTube and getting 1 million views.
I got a teacher question. I'm thinking back to my biology teacher. His name was Lester, Mr. Lester. And that was the one
his
class.
First name Mo?
No, first name wasn't Mo, but he was a very feminine guy. And the reason I remember him so vividly is because it's the one class in high school I failed, and the reason I failed it. No, I didn't. I wasn't fucking up. The reason I failed it is because I always write with a pen. It's what I did. I didn't like pencils. I didn't like the way the pencils felt, so I write with a pen. Well, he comes to his class. Well, you didn't really get to pick your teachers. You get put in their class. And he's like, all work must be done in pencil. I'm like, I only use pens. He's like, you give me a pen, I'm going to give it a 0. Well, needless to say, I lasted about 3 weeks in his class. I did everything in pen, and when he called on me, I called him Lester the Molester.
That's it. That's it. I didn't even know him when I called him the molester already. So I got you there.
Why would somebody act like that? Why would you force a pen, a
You're
pencil?
right, man. You're right. I was never about that as a teacher. It was never those little dumb things that I hated when my teachers used to do that. I was never about that. You think I give a shit if you're chewing gum in my class? I don't give a shit. Chew your gum. I don't give a shit if I tell you to do 3 pages of work and you had earphones in your ears. I don't give a shit. If that's what you got to do to make you work, that's cool, man. And if you want to work, if you have this weird ass, really weird fucking phobia of pencils or pens, that's your thing. And I would never take that from you. You could do that. Your buddy Lester here, he's just being a dickhead.
Oh, he got it back full on. I ended up slashing his tires.
Wings is that guy you don't want to
I'm dead serious. I slashed that cocksucker's tires. That's how I got to
get away with it.
Obviously, he deserved that. He didn't let you write in pen.
Yeah, absolutely.
That motherfucker fucked my grade point average up. You think I'm going to let him go away with it? Fuck his ass.
No,
why didn't you just use a pencil?
His ass.
Because I can't stand him. It was a stupid rule, and stupid rules you got to go against. You got to stand for something, or you'll fall for anything.
That's right.
Oh my God, we're quoting country music on the use of a pencil.
Now.
I mean, if you let everything go by something simple like that, when it's stupid as shit, I didn't make that many errors, and if I did, I would X the whole thing out and start anew. If you don't want to see my fucking biology in fucking pen, go to fucking hell. The work is right. You should grade that work. You should not give that work a 0 because it's in ink instead of pencil.
All right. I think we all agree that Lester, your biology teacher, was wrong.
Hey, if I see your ass now, Lester, I will headbutt the shit out of you.
You, Lester. We coming at you, Lester. You fucking got you, Lester. We're gonna fuck you up. And that's real talk shit. All these YouTube
you think I'm lying?
are coming
Conway
at
High
you,
School.
Lester.
That bitch still works there, too.
Oh, well, that bitch fucked up. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to that high school.
Ask
We're
him
gonna
about some
find
Jordy Jordan.
That's it. So let's do it. That's the next video. That's the collabo. We go to Lester and we just beat the shit out of him.
That's the collab. We're gonna shoot Lester with something and watch his head
Next
blow up
time,
like a pumpkin.
Pens.
Pen gun.
We all stab him with pins. Yeah, that'll be the video.
No. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna tattoo with pens inside his skin, like with the ink. We're gonna tattoo our YouTube channels.
See, here's what you got to do. You got to steal his car and then get it painted with a pen on the side.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ. So you
How
were.
about we just steal his car and sell it? Take the money and split some hookers. You know what I'm saying, boys?
How did
So
we
Harley-
keep back to hookers?
I know.
Sounds like Harley's
You made
humping
the
his
move
desk right there.
from you were a full-time teacher. You were, I don't know if they have tenured up in Canada, but you had like a regular career that you could have retired through, and you're pursuing the YouTube Jay Leno thing instead, right?
So what? Did I fuck up?
No,
I don't
think
know.
so.
Tell me, what do you think? Like, how you feeling about the move? It's kind of scary to leave the security of a well-worn path.
Yeah, it was a little scary. I mean, I went and I got a degree in something, and it was after a year of doing it, I was like, okay, now I'm going to do this on YouTube. So, I mean, there was this whole aspect of like, wow, I'm throwing away
None of us
a degree.
done that.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like, come on, who am I going to be, like fucking Lester and tell kids they can't write in pen and that's my problem of the day? No. That's
I hate
this
that guy.
small-minded shit.
I hate that guy with every ounce of my heart.
All right, can we get off your fucking?
Yeah, can we move up? Oh, fuck Lester, all right? Enough.
Let's get Lester on this shit right now. Let's get Lester. I got to talk to Lester. Teacher to teacher,
No, man. So it's a scary thing. You made a career jump. You freaking had the well-worn path. You could have done that all the way through retirement. You could have sat at your desk, done your thing, taught the same lesson plan year after year.
That's no fucking fun.
It's not. No. Now he's like, time to make the bacon, right? So
Yeah, exactly. Literally. So what? I think this is kind of the same thing I was thinking. So YouTube's like your main job now, correct? Like no more teaching.
Yeah, me and my buddy Sterling, we co-created with. We both quit our jobs. He was a graphic designer, and we jumped on this shit because we just thought it was a good idea. We backed it totally, and we went in passionately on it, and it's paid off. And sometimes people put their passion into something, and it still doesn't pay off. But in this case, it did. So it worked out for us, and that's it. I ain't going to be no Lester.
So take me through a day in the life of Harley. Like what did you do today? Like what time did you wake up, and what did you get done?
All right, so the alarm goes off. It's 10:30 a.m. I hit sleep about 10 times. 90 minutes later, I look at the hooker, and I'm like, you have to leave now. And then she's like, we're dating. Okay, I gotta cook breakfast. Breakfast cooks. I get on like some business calls, agents and managers and merchandise and servers, and I talked to Google himself. I talked to all these motherfuckers on the phone, and then before I know it, I'm playing video games for 5 hours, and then I'm on this talking to you guys. I don't even know you guys. That's basically it.
So you've essentially turned into that kid in the back of your class.
Oh my God!
That kid's not making money.
Yeah, it sounds like my day, except mine was probably much, much more lazy. I think I woke up at 5 in the afternoon. Yeah, so like whatever time I talked to you today.
I woke you up actually.
Yeah, you woke me up today.
All
today.
right,
So yeah, and since then I have done nothing. I went to Wendy's. I got a triple with bacon, and I came home. So that's my day
is your
so
life
far.
shit or good?
It's awesome. Like what else would I want to do? Best day
know.
ever.
I'll tell you right now, I think my life needs more guns, and I think your life needs more bacon.
I could make. I agree.
Man,
Yeah.
my life.
Sometimes I wish you had a pussy so we can make a kid.
I think we all should
got
get
it.
invited to eat an epic meal.
Oh my God!
All right, you're invited. Come to Canada.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, sleep in
Problem
my house.
solved.
We'll play video games. Bring your Xboxes, System Link, old school style.
You know, man, you know, so let's go through my day, right? Wake up early in the goddamn morning, take my daughter to school, come back, shower up, do my thing, grab the videos that I kicked off rendering before I went to bed the night before at like 2 a.m., put them on a thumb drive, because I've got at least 3 uploads to get done today. I go to work, I debate on the merits of software engineering with all these guys who are just freaking deceptive and jackasses all day long. And one day I get to go to lunch. That's kind of cool. I eat one lunch out a week. And by 4:30 or so...
What do you mean? You only get one lunch a week?
I work from home a lot, so I only go out to lunch once a week.
Oh, you're blowing it. Lunch is the move.
I hear you.
Lunch is like the shittiest, cheapest meal. Lunch is like the reason to go to fast food. That's lunch.
So let's see. After a day full of listening to jackasses talk about how to build software in a way that benefits themselves and not the company, I at like 4:30 I realized my boss has left already, and I'm like, haha, me too. So I head for the door. And I come home. One thing I did do right is I convinced my wife that this YouTube thing is kind of work. And I'm like, dude, I need to take a nap. She's like, you don't have to take a nap. You got to do all this other stuff. I need to go shopping. I'm like, I'm going to be working till 3 a.m. tonight. You know, after this show's over, we've got the post show, and then I've got at least 4 videos to render, including this, which will take like 6 hours. And I got to get all that stuff ready. I won't be to bed till 3 a.m. So she let me take a nap, and then spent some quality time with the kids, played a little guitar, ate dinner, and here I am now.
That sounds fucking awful.
That does.
Yeah, man. When do you read comics?
Dude, I work if
When
I'm
the
awake.
fuck is comic book reading time?
If I'm awake, I'm probably working. Like that's where I am right now.
I had to wake up at 8:30 the other day, Woody, and I felt like I was going to die.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
I've always been a really lazy motherfucker. So this job, if you can
fuck
call
up.
it that, is perfect. It's perfection. It's getting to work. What, 2 hours a week, 3 hours a week, maybe? And the work, if you can call it that, is me doing like what I love. So it's the best job of all time. If there were it needs more hookers and more bacon, of course. But other than that, like, we're pretty close to the pinnacle of awesomeness.
Yeah.
I
I mean, I woke up at 8:30 once, and I was like, "Oh my god, hooker overdose!" I had to get her to the hospital.
Oh my god!
I just realized tomorrow's tax day. I have to file returns for 2 LLCs and a personal one.
I just realized tomorrow's ass day. I got a whole bunch of ass.
I know. I took my taxes very seriously. I don't want to fuck those up.
Oh, and estimated filing too. I have to get that done by tomorrow. Yeah, I got fuck tomorrow. Yeah, man. So I'm the hardest worker I know at the moment. There's a lot to it.
Yeah, I don't like working and doing stuff.
All right. So here, opinions on assisted suicide. Right? These guys are vegetables. They're in the hospital. Is it okay for their doctor to kill them? Send them down?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down for people to kill people that doesn't need like machines to keep them alive.
So, in what situations would you want to kill people, Wings?
You know,
They make you write with a pen or pencil?
no, that's not a killable offense. You know, things where, you know, woman beaters,
Here's the deal.
manslaughter.
Kyle, you listen to me?
Yes, sir.
If I'm a vegetable, I donate my body to your YouTube channel. Blow me the fuck up.
Can we get that in writing?
No, you're gonna have to use this verbal agreement right here.
We can bring a pen. We can bring a contract up there.
Pens.
Dude, I really want to make this epic mealtime thing happen. He clearly cooks enough food for all of us.
You know, if he invites us, I can be on a plane at night.
Oh my god.
All right,
No,
come
you
over,
can't.
man. I don't know if we're gonna have an epic meal for you, but you can sleep over and split a hooker with me.
Have you ever been on a plane before, Wings?
Not yet. Chicago up in May was going to be our first time, but you know I can expedite it.
Did you get your passport
Expedite.
yet?
No, I got my passport yet, but I probably need to go in Canada. Wanna?
I don't know. You didn't used to need a passport to go to Canada, but since I haven't been to Canada since 9/11, and that's when they firmed up the rules. To get to the Caribbean, you didn't need a passport either, and now you do.
Huh.
It used to be.
I don't know.
Oh, they're saying you do now. Yeah, so the stream is telling us. It used to be you could go to Canada and Mexico without a passport.
No, you need a passport for all that shit.
Yeah,
right.
I can go to Walgreens. Walgreens open 24/7.
Yep. It takes a while to get it though.
Probably just like buying a gun.
No,
it's a problem that money can fix. You can expedite. Well, yeah, it's federal. Yeah, it'll be the same everywhere. You can expedite that.
Yeah, we'll see. That'd be a pretty fun trip. I like traveling anyway.
Let me tell you this: I'm not down to eat any kind of hearts or liver.
Oh my god! See, if you're gonna be a bitch about it,
But if you put turkeys inside of chickens, I'm down.
The number one rule about Epic Mealtime is there's no can't. I'm not saying we're gonna make you eat a goat's cock. but there's no can't.
Wait.
So
are you saying there won't be any goat cock?
What's that?
Are you saying there won't be any goat cock? Because this could be a deal breaker.
I'm not saying what there will or won't be, but if a goat cock is presented, snibble on the chin, man.
Oh, not goat.
We do have two rules at Epic Mealtime, really. Actually, no dogs, no dolphins. So you won't ever see us eating dogs. You won't ever see us eating dolphins.
What about pandas?
Fuck a panda. Yes, panda. Fuck a gorilla. Fuck a kangaroo. Wrap that shit in bacon. Stuff them all inside each other's butts, and I'll have my boy Muscle's glasses eat it.
Did I not say those exact?
Kimmy J is in the stream. Kimmy J's like, no dog. What the fuck? He's Vietnamese.
Oh, God. I said that exact same thing last week. I was like, fuck panda.
You know, I was thinking about Kimmy J the other day when I was getting my pedicure because it was a Vietnamese place.
Well, hang on a second. What? You want to rewind a little bit, Wings?
What?
The
The place I got my pedicure done was owned by Vietnamese, and Kimmy J is Vietnamese.
What's happening now?
We're all a little confused by Wings. Hey, I got a new thing that happened to me this week that was kind of cool. So I know it doesn't compare to being on the Jay Leno show, but here's what happened. Joe Lozon got a new fight scheduled, right? So Joe Lozon's a professional fighter. He's in the UFC. You familiar with the UFC?
Yeah, we have that in Canada. The ultimate fuck club. We get all these hookers and we split them. All of Canadian men split hookers, and it's ultimate.
So the hookers are high-paying profession in Canada, right?
So it's the Ultimate Fighting Championship, and they fight, MMA, which is mixed martial arts. Pretty much anything goes except for like poking in the eye and biting the guy's dick. So, anyway, he got his next fight scheduled. So ESPN did a story on it. Well, the thing is, people had updated his Wikipedia page to mention that he and I fought over in Boston. Like I was his most recent victory. And the ESPN page was like, "Oh, he's coming off a fight of the night with this guy, and victory's off of Woody's Gamertag."
Oh my god!
Right on the ESPN site.
No,
they swear to God, yeah, they fixed it like within an hour. But I totally saw it, and I bookmarked it. I should have screen capped it because I don't.
Oh my god, that's awesome!
But yeah, dude, ESPN mentioned that Joe Lozon was coming off his most recent fight of victory over me.
Yeah, so like Joe Lozon's like a big deal. He's a world renowned fighter or whatever. So we went to Boston for this big video game conference, and we actually got to go to his gym. And Woody fought the guy, not like a knockdown drag out, but they sparred sort of like a practice thing, and so that was really fun. that's awesome though.
Yeah, man, it was a good video. It was cool.
I wish that head cam lasted a little bit longer than 10 seconds.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah. All it did was split open my nose. I think that's where all the blood came from.
Yeah, that is where the blood came from. It was that camera you decided to stick to your head. I knew that was a bad idea going in.
I had so much confidence in Joe. I'm like, I think he can beat me without disrupting the camera on my forehead. That was my strategy going in. But whatever. You know what? It not that easy to beat. I guess that's how I'm rolling.
Yeah, that's all it could have been.
Yeah, that must have been it. So hey, I have a question for Kyle and Wings, man. Our podcast this is our 1 year show. We've been doing this for a year now. Why someone asked us to talk about why our podcast succeeded when others didn't. And I don't mean
that's obvious.
Podcast didn't succeed, but
oh no.
Talk about
I'll let Wings go first because I know what he's going to say.
What? I bet you do. I bet it's wrong.
I'll let you go.
Well, it's obvious. The fact that we show up and are consistent about it.
Yep.
I think that's a big part of it. I think.
And
So
you get cool motherfuckers like me.
Yes. Yes. The cool
Like-
hooker splitting motherfuckers helps.
I mean,
I think-
we've always been about pushing the limit as well. Like, you know, you watched the other gaming podcasts, and they would like go into like the sex topics and all. But going into this, I knew I wanted to guess outside the gaming genre, but that's just me. That's my perspective. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's us showing up every week. It's probably has something to do with the fact that we're all like, I mean, how old are you, Wings?
I turn 25 in about 10 days.
Yeah, me too. Like I'll be 25 in May. So like,
I'm
and then
7,000.
Yeah, Woody's like 75 years old. So like we're all a little bit older and mature than some of the other guys that were running the shows. Not all of them, but I mean that has something to do with it. You know, if you're 16 or whatever, you know, you're probably going to have more in your mind on Thursday night than talking with a bunch of dudes on the internet, which is kind of sad for me now that I think about it. Fuck.
I usually enjoy doing the show too, right? That's part of it. Like, you know, not every week to be honest with you, but most of the time it's like, oh yeah, podcast tonight, baby. It'll be a good time. Always have a good time on this. You know, what happened was we were doing these conversations and not recording or anything. It turned out a couple times a week, and I think it was Wings who was like, you know, dude, we got to make a podcast out of this. We can do it. And I was wrong. I was like, I don't think I'm interesting enough. No one wants to hear this. But it turned out to be a pretty good show, I think.
Yeah, I think we can compete with any podcast on the internet right now. We just
Yeah, I
got to
don't know
grow.
about
Well, we got to grow, dude. I've heard some other podcasts, and they suck compared to us. Suck.
Fair enough. I think we need more hookers on the podcast. We have
We do
tried.
need
Like,
hookers.
seriously, we have tried to get a hooker for the podcast to be a guest.
I can get a hooker right now. She's sleeping. You want me to wake her up?
Yes.
Yes, that's the answer to that.
Dude,
Nope,
you know
nope.
what? So there's a guy in Commentary
I
March
don't have
Madness.
cash on me to pay her right now.
He does. He
I got
calls
PayPal.
hookers. He calls hookers
Send
every
me
week.
$500.
We could totally get some advice from him. And dude, he could put us in touch with hookers. I'm sure of it. He gets it done for his commentary. Like, have you seen his videos? That's what he does. He calls hookers and you know, complains about condom use and stuff like that.
Dude, I
We're
could go on
from
Craigslist and get some
Montreal.
hooker.
I don't know if you guys are familiar with Montreal or what it's all about, but basically, in Montreal, hookers pay you. Like when you get a lap dance at a strip club, like you get a free hot dog and she puts it inside of her first.
Oh my
That's the city I'm coming from.
Is this why Bash is so fucked?
Poor Bash.
I kind of want to go now.
He plays, no wonder he plays Magic the Gathering. He has hookers giving him money.
Oh my god! Yeah, it sounds like it's pretty fun up there. I may have to ride on up. That's
Yo, does everyone that listens to this know what Epic Mealtime is?
I'm pretty sure. Like
Yeah, let's talk about it. Pimp it up. Tell us about Epic Mealtime.
EpicMealtime.com. We're wrapping shit in bacon, eating a whole bunch of pork, eating a whole bunch of beef, getting crunk and pouring liquor and deep frying shit while we do it. If you didn't know, now you know.
yeah, you bet. It's probably
And if you don't know, now you know.
it's probably my favorite thing on YouTube right now because these guys make these incredibly enormous, sometimes fucked up, ridiculous meals. Like that last one was some sort of like Greek mythical beast of deliciousness. So that was fucking
It's cool
awesome.
though, right? Like, so in my mind, and you know, forgive me for being not politically correct about this, cooking isn't like the most masculine of activities. Like in my house, my mother always cooked. In my own house now, my wife always cooked. These guys make cooking masculine. They just sit there and like punch dead cows until they're, I don't know, soft or something, wrap it in bacon and turn it into a freaking man's meal. It's cool.
Yeah,
That's the thing. Like, I mean, we never learned how to cook. Every single one of us is lost. We're on Google. We're on Google every time. Like, yo, how the fuck is this gonna happen? How is this gonna happen?
Where'd the
And
idea for the
on
show
Google,
come
we
from?
realized no one's done this before. What the fuck are we doing? So, like, you know, a couple drinks later, we're like, whoa, look at this meal we made. And that's it.
So who came up with the idea?
We actually got parodies out there that are doing successful themselves.
Yeah,
We got
I've seen that.
Swedish Mealtime, which is this angry motherfucker who I'm down with. He punches the shit out of his meatballs and everything, and he ends up with a shitty meal at the end of the day every time. But it's hilarious while he does it. And then we got vegan meal time with these preaching motherfuckers preaching about how meat is bad or something, but they do it in a funny way too. You know, we watch our parodies. We watch people that make parodies of Epic Meal Time. We sit down and we watch them all.
Nice, that's awesome. Yeah, I saw the Hawaiian one. That was pretty funny.
That was epic.
Yeah, Kitty's from Hawaii, and she has ninja'd herself into the call, by the way. She's from Hawaii, so she really liked the Hawaiian one, I know.
I added Paintball Kitty because we wanted to get this question answered. Are you guys ready? So I'm going to read this letter, and then Paintball Kitty will help us. I'm a 23-year-old male. I've recently been talking to this 21-year-old female. She's an amazing girl, and we have a lot in common. She's into gaming, comics, cosplay, technology, the perfect amount of geeky that I love. Over the past year, I've been talking to her, and I realized I've developed a huge crush on her. She's everything I want in a girl and so much more. The only issue is she's a lesbian. Her orientation has never come in conversation between us, so I don't know if she's a full-on lesbian or if she's bisexual, but leaning towards females. I've talked about this issue with a few of my friends, and they suggest that I let her know how I feel anyway. But I'd like to get a lesbian's advice, and that's where you come in. I'm sure you've had plenty of male friends approach you with something similar. This girl means a lot to me because I haven't felt this way about another person in a long time. I don't want to jeopardize a friendship, but I also don't know how I could possibly get this off my mind. Any advice you could give me would be a great help. And I'm sorry for this lengthy message. Can you help, please? So this guy needs some lesbian help. We brought in our resident lesbian to give a little advice.
Real quick. Kitty, what's up? How you doing?
Hey, darling.
Okay, wait, let me answer the question real quick. All these people are writing epicmealtime.com is down. I don't give a shit. Go to YouTube and type in Epic Mealtime. Same garbage, man. It's fucking good. Go to YouTube and write Epic Mealtime. You'll get all those videos. Now back to lesbians.
So yeah, this was something that a subscriber sent to me, and I sent it to Woody because I thought it'd be pretty funny. It's an awkward one, man. I mean, like, I think if a guy came to me and was like, you know, I think you're really hot, I'd find it flattering. I don't think it would offend me. But like, the thing is, like, you know, when a guy and a girl say they're really close, like,
they put their penis in her.
That's how you tell if they're close.
That's as close as it gets. Like, now you don't get close to putting your penis in her.
How close are you? I mean, like, if you want to know, like, I mean, you could just get your cock out and see how she reacts to that, but she'll probably punch you.
Never worked. Never worked. I've tried.
No, dude. I'm like 0 for 30 on that.
That's why I'm on the hooker thing. It's, what's that? $120? What's this? Boom.
I mean, if she is like 100% lesbian, obviously there's
no such thing.
There's no chance.
Oh, you just
I know.
Okay, let's get it done.
Kitty, let me tell you something about lesbians, man. I have never met a lesbian.
I know lesbians.
I've never met a lesbian that was.
I don't fucking write in pen, and I know a shit ton about lesbians.
That's Woody talking.
This is Woody. This is Woody.
But Woody talking.
Anyway,
what up? My name's Woody. I go to work at 8:30 a.m. and I know a shit ton about lesbians.
Dude, every lesbian I've ever met is a little bit both, right? Every lesbian is sort of open to the guy thing. They say they're into girls, but the truth is they're in a girl phase. Lesbian, it's just something. Guys, when guys are gay, they tend to stay guy focused. When girls are gay, dude, they play the field. They just say they're gay. I think this guy should make his move, see how it goes.
Yeah, I do as well.
I want to know this.
Even
what does
Kitty,
the girl look like?
Kitty claims
it doesn't
that
matter,
she's
right?
gay, right?
It does matter. It does matter. Listen to this.
Hang on, shush. I have fucked enough straight chicks to know that you can turn. Like, you can flip it.
Like, when you say fuck, you mean like with your fist?
Well, I'm looking at it like this way.
We're just going to leave that to your imagination. But
most of the lesbians I know in real life
are worse.
Most of lesbians I know in real life, they generally go to the girls because they don't have too much luck with the guys. Like, you know, guys will mistreat them, use them, whatever, and they go to the girls to get their companionship, significant other, and it makes them feel special and attention-wise. It's pretty easily for a girl like that to swing back to the guy if he's willing to devote and give her the companionship that she was getting over there.
Hang on, Wings, I've shown you pictures of my previous conquests. Would you say that they look like they would have been good with guys?
No, it doesn't matter if they don't look like they would be good with guys, but, you know, guys see a girl like that, they're going to be really, really dogs to them for the most part, and try to get the pooty poo.
This is going to take a little bit of research. I think you should drop some pictures in the Skype chat. I can't really counsel this guy unless I have pictures of your previous conquest.
Oh God, which one? Which was, I don't know, I was just, Wings was trying to give me girl advice the other day and I was busting my ass laughing.
No, I was asking for girl advice. I want to give you girl advice.
Should I do the one with the gun? Or the one...
I don't
think
see
the girl
why you're
advice
picking
I
just
asked for you
one.
the other day was...
Okay, this one, she had small tits, but she was really fucking feisty in bed. She is strictly pussy only. She does not like dick at all.
You say that, but I'm sure she can be turned.
I used to be a bouncer at a lesbian club, and they used to call me, and I didn't know this until I was leaving, they used to call me 10 minutes. Because even when I was working the doors of the straight clubs, like if I saw a chick I wanted, they reckoned I could talk her into bed within 10 minutes. And I didn't know I had that nickname, but I was really bad when I was younger. I'm a lot better now, but I was a fucking whore when it came to women.
Oh my goodness.
So tell us more about this.
We got a slutty lesbian in here.
I don't think I can fully help this guy unless I know more about your whore days.
Can we get a number? Is that appropriate to ask?
Okay, what I can remember, like women to date that I definitely 100% remember is 118. Like that's it.
That's a good number.
This girl with the gun, you did her?
Yeah, several times. In many, many different ways.
That's a win, baby. That is a win.
The stream is like, give us a picture.
I can't. Yeah, so the answer is no.
We can't be giving these pictures out. These are.
Well, I'll tell you what. I can describe the picture. She's wearing
I just
camouflage.
uploaded the picture to tubgirl.com. You can go there to see it.
Oh my god.
She's wearing camouflage pants. She's holding some sort of assault rifle, maybe shotgun. I can't tell for sure. And around her neck, she's wearing what looks like 150 bullets or so, and that's it. You know, from
it's a bandolier, Woody.
Thanks you. It's bandolier. She has long dark hair. She's pretty. She's fit. And and she has dog tags and combat boots. She's.
I'm not gonna lie, Woody. That's actually a picture of me.
And she's got some sort of badass Dungeons and Dragons knife stuck in the grass in front of her. But yeah, dude, she. No one in their right mind would say she's anything but hot.
Yeah, she's hot and she's a little scary, and not even because of the gun. Just look at her face. She looks like she's gonna like tie you down and then put needles in you or something.
No, she's very
serious.
bendy and she's very subby. So.
Bendy, okay, bendy. Wow.
Hold on, I just got the picture downloaded. What's the name of this picture again?
It's called syk.png.
Oh, there it is. Let me see. I'll tell you guys for real what's up. Boom! There we go. That's the type of girl right there. She has like penises.
No.
She would. She would. Dude, they all do. They all do. None of them stay
I don't know
girl.
about that.
They do, man. You gotta. You'll see, dude. You did all these lesbians. They go in and out of their phases. They're lesies for 5 years or so. Then they're straight for 5 years. They go back and forth.
I'd say that there are lesbians that are straight through lesbians actually, and not pretending in any way.
Yeah, but those generally look like dudes.
I'm pretty convinced some lesbians aren't down for penis in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, Wings, I think your version
minority.
of what lesbians are is a little different to reality.
I think you think lesbians was something created by the porno industry to just make like a new version of videos that only have women in it. When in reality, some women only like women and just would never touch your penis.
I think you're talking about Woody here.
Kitty came on the show and told us that she's a straight lesbian, that she only does girls. Meanwhile, she's married to a guy.
Yep.
See?
Listen, obviously you got.
My husband has a girlfriend. I don't care. She's fucking hot. I tap her too.
Oh my
Yeah, but even Kitty being a straight lesbian said it takes special guys to get her to go the other way.
Yeah, I mean,
But that's still
Devin's
10%
like,
there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Devin's like the only guy. 118 women, one guy.
How could this guy that right here couldn't be this girl's Devin?
Exactly. This guy, he should make his move. He needs to do this.
I definitely think he should. Like, I mean, it's going to be an uncomfortable friendship if you don't discuss stuff like that. Like, if And some women, and I've seen it, do say that they're lesbian as almost a defense mechanism where they may swing both ways, but they don't want to feel awkward or like they're being come onto by a guy.
Yeah.
You know, and I've seen women use it like
Well,
that
listen,
as a
she's
defense.
no guy is going to come on her until the end.
Oh my god.
That's how you know it's
she's
over.
worried that a guy's going to come on to her, like, that's stage 10. She's so far away from that kind of It's not going to be till the end of the day, not the beginning. It's not something that... Listen, if you see a guy and he's coming on to you right away, he's jumping the gun, literally.
Oh, God.
Oh fuck.
But yeah, I mean, there's ways. I just, fucking let her know. I mean, if you're that close, she probably knows already.
And,
I think you're underestimating your friend.
it's like I said, a little bit of chloroform and some duct tape goes a long way.
I find Rohypnol's actually more effective.
Drops
Kitty, exactly. Roofies are the way to go.
Yeah, exactly. Like, everyone's like, chloroform and all this shit. That stuff stinks, dude. Use roofie.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with
trust
the
me,
epic
the-
mealtime guy here. If you get along with her in the room again, just pull the dick out.
What?
With roofies, they fuck back, man. With chloroform, they're out.
How awesome is Portal 2 on Tuesday?
Oh, don't get me started.
Oh my gosh, I can't
I
wait.
Like,
Just
me and
did.
Woody are like fangasming over Portal 2.
I've heard that you can.
I never
torrent
played
it
co-op
now.
with a lesbian. Are you going to add me on Xbox Live after this? And I'm
No,
gonna
I
play
have it on PC. I have it on PC. Get it on PC.
I heard you can. I heard it's already cracked and that you can get it off like Pirate Bay and stuff. I don't know if that's true.
Oh, are you telling us to steal?
No, I'm just saying that it's out there. I'm buying it. I'm getting it for the Xbox so that I can live stream it and show it to everybody. and
Yeah,
stuff.
So hit me up, man. I'll show you
Yeah.
how to win in the game.
You'll show me how to win. Do you know who you're talking to?
Yeah, I do. I'm really good also, man. Just because I know how to wrap shit in bacon doesn't mean I don't know other shit, too.
Yeah, no, I'm not any kind of Portal genius. As a matter of fact, I was looking at the the trailers and stuff. And I sit there and wonder, like, am I smart enough for this game? Like, I've played the other Portal through a couple of times, and I usually don't get stuck so much. But I'm looking at this new one, and it's like, wow, you have to take this repulsive gel and bouncy gel and get over to here, and wow, I'm looking forward to the stream. I'm hopefully between all of us, we're smart enough to get through this game.
I know.
I don't know, man. One of the trailers showed level 7, and I'm looking at it going, Valve have designed this to make us look dumb. Like, that's my idea. I think Valve, that was their conspiracy.
Man, but Kitty, we'll do the co-op thing. I definitely want to play.
Yeah,
Whoa,
definitely.
I shotgun. I said it, man. Like, why are you jumping on that shit? Like, I
Okay,
Dude, you
how
think
about
this is
this?
the
I'll do
first
it
proposal?
with both of you.
Me
Okay?
first.
Yeah, three-way.
I
first.
will-
Shotgun first. Say me first.
I will get it on Xbox. I've never played Portal on Xbox. I'm a PC gamer. This is going to be really weird.
Listen, I'm not asking about your life here. All I'm saying is,
No, Kitty and I have been talking about this for weeks now about doing this.
Yeah, we have.
together. Yeah.
So,
all right. So listen, you two can go and you guys can do it, and I'll find another lesbian that wants to do with me.
Harley, you can be my sloppy second. It's not a bad thing.
On one condition.
What?
You promise to be extra sloppy for me.
Oh my god.
You gonna be extra sloppy for me?
I don't even know what to say to that. Like,
I don't either.
You guys.
Because if you want, like, I don't care.
Kitty.
I'll take a nasty 9.
Kitty, you
Here's
gotta
what
be
you
like,
say,
I want
Kitty.
that
Other
epic mealtime
motherfuckers.
money.
Kitty, all you gotta say is yes. That's it. That's all you gotta say.
I just,
Will I be
like,
extra
someone just
sloppy for
said-
you?
Someone
Indeed,
just
I
said
will.
do the montage voice.
God.
Well,
What
yes,
just happened?
Harley. Oh god.
People want a Dan update. Do you guys want to? So Dan and I, we talked at work today. We did a few laps on the next floor up, which is something, we do these walk and talks. And on the guy from Maine, I think he's just going to let it go, which isn't the way I would have handled it.
That's
but
a
he's
bitch
like,
move.
the thing is, it's almost like the opposite of a bitch move, man. Like, he's like, you know what?
Bigger man type thing?
Yeah, well, not like be the bigger man, but actually sit there and obsess over it and etc. He's like, I am too busy freaking nailing girls. I am too busy living my life. I've got a busy. He's like, what does he do? He's mountain climbing with some chick tonight. He met her on the trail, and apparently she's hot. She's into outdoor sports like he is, and there's a good chance they're doing it right now. Like they just finished their rock
are they
climbing.
mountain climbing, or are they doing it?
Oh my god!
I think in that order. That's my genuine prediction.
So essentially, what you're saying is they're doing it at the top of the mountain.
No, I think that because he didn't say it, but because it's a weekday, my guess is it was indoor rock climbing, and I bet he takes her back to her place and hits it. We were talking about my weight loss tonight, and I was like, yeah, I saw a picture of this or that, didn't like what I say, it kind of motivated me to make a difference or whatever. Now Dan had lost like 20 pounds, I'll say 2 years ago or something like that, and he's like, I've got a different thing going on. He's like, there are lots of people that see me naked, and I have to be impressive. So it's not that he's like, I am, like I'm too shy or I don't want to mess with this guy. I'm scared. He's just like, look, I've got too much awesomeness in my own life right now to mess around with this jackass. I'm busy picking up more tail. And he shows me these hot girls, and I'm like, yes, that is the one, dude. Like, she's got like a giant rack. She's thin. She's a stewardess. She's awesome. She's younger than him, and he's like Seinfeld. Like every week, he finds like, I don't know, her pinky toe is kind of crooked. She's out, and then he finds like a new hottie, and he's just bouncing from one to the other. And Dan is the man. So
yeah, for like Harley and anybody else who doesn't know, Dan is one of Woody's friends whose wife was sort of stolen away from him by a guy off the internet, and we were considering like throwing down some kind of internet justice on this guy, but I guess Dan has decided
you guys should get my subscribers on him.
Oh, speaking of your subscribers, Wings, I want to talk about the whole hack situation.
Oh no, so, my subscribers went apeshit against the kid that I posted that was trying to make fun of me. They took it. They went to his Facebook. They had all his Facebooks took down. He deleted his YouTube channel. They ended up getting his home phone number, and they started calling that.
Is this the same one that posted my personal information on the internet?
No,
or a different guy?
No.
Okay.
I haven't found him yet. But I ended up calling that kid's mother, and I have the call recorded, and I had her beat him while recording it.
No.
Yeah, he got his ass beat.
He got his ass beat by his mom while you recorded it on Skype?
Yeah.
Oh. I got it. We're going to have to hear this later.
Oh, my gosh.
This is going to be an after-show thing, right?
I have to leave now. I have to leave now.
Do you?
Is that bad? I'm sorry, but it's 11 o'clock where I'm at now, and now the hookers are doing their circuit on Thursday night. I got to make moves. So.
Well, yeah, hookers are way more important than Painkiller already.
All right.
Well, man, this is cool. We fucking hung out for an hour, man. I don't even know you, Jordy Jordan. Now I know about your teacher. I know about your life, man. So this is cool.
Oh my god! All right, well, we appreciate you coming on, man. We had fun.
Thanks, man. Good guess.
Really, you guys are awesome. You guys are awesome.
Go.
Do me this one favor after you leave. Do this one thing. 2 girls at one time.
What, tonight?
Why only 2?
Yeah.
That's the Tuesday move. Tonight I got something way crazier than that. Can't tell you about it, though. It's a little too crazy for podcast shit.
Very good. Have a good night, man.
All right. Hey, you too.
Later, bro.
Love you.
Speaking of girls, Kyle, did you hear my girl idea?
I can't wait to hear your girl idea.
I watch your videos in small doses. I watch them once a week, and I watch 4 of them at a time. And I haven't gotten to that one yet.
No, I gave it to you on Twitter. You know, they were talking about FPS Russia needs a woman sidekick. I'm like, he needs 6 of them and call them the Russian roulettes.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
No. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I got that one.
Oh, that'd be an epic thing. Just have 6 girls in bikinis. They ain't got to be doing shit, just standing there while you sit there talk to the camera.
Oh, my goodness. That's an idea. I've been thinking about incorporating something like that into the video, something silly. Something maybe with some ladies not wearing very many clothes.
All right.
I'll hold the camera.
Well, what did you say, Kim?
I said I'll hold the camera.
Do that old school suggestive editing where you shoot at the girl and then it like cuts and like her bra flies off behind her.
Wow.
And then it comes back to you shooting another one.
What are we going to? Oh my god!
No, you don't shoot at her literally. You look at the camera at you. You point the camera. She looks all scared, and then it goes back to you, and you fire, and then like she's like woo, and then like you show a picture of like the top flying up in the air. Old school, son.
You want one more topic before we wrap it up?
Sure.
Let's cover interesting scars and how you got them.
Who is Guy Hanna?
Focus, Wings. Kyle, you got any interesting scars? Surely you do.
Interesting scars. I've got one on the back of my head where I got hit in the back of the head with a level. You know, like the kind you use in
construction.
Yeah, I got smacked in the head with one of those. I've got a scar. You can't even see it, but it's under my bottom lip. So like if I try to show you the bottom of my lip, there's a scar there where I got hit with a beer bottle. And there's another one on my chest, but it's like under the cleft of my breast, if that makes any sense. So you can't see it either, and that's where I fell on a broken beer bottle.
So I want to hear about the lip one. Somebody hit you in the face with a beer bottle?
Yeah, sort of. I was throwing the beer bottle at him, and he was hitting it with a baseball bat, and the shrapnel hit me. Okay, so you could say that he hit me with a beer bottle, but that wouldn't be exactly true.
Aha. Wings, have any interesting scars?
Yes, I do.
What do you got?
I've got a whole section on my forehead where my skull was cracked, and you can see the outline on it. I've got a long scar on my left forearm where I was fighting with my brother, and he bit a big old hole in my arm. I've got my hand on my back of my right hand up to the ring finger. I got that cut with a knife by accident before, and I got a scar on my right knee where I got shot.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah, I've got so one of my better scars is on my right shin. I was on this like bicycle tour. I think we were riding our bikes across West Virginia, and it was this downhill section. We were going super fast, and I was always competitive on these tours. So I remember I had this computer on my bike told me how fast I was going, 34.5 miles an hour downhill, and at the bottom of the hill was this gravel corner. So I lock up the brakes, and rather than like turn and hope for the best, I guess I just wasn't thinking straight. I locked up the brakes and skidded straight off the side of the road. Well, on the side of the road, like all over the South, there was this like 6-foot deep like drainage area for heavy rains and such. And what happened was my front tire goes into this thing. Now I'm upside down at this point with my legs in the air flying over the handlebars, and there was a barbed wire fence at the top of the other side of the drainage ditch, and it ripped open my shin, right? So now I've got like two like deep cuts all the way to the bone, and in like extra deeper parts where the barbs were. Quit typing, guys. And so they take me to this West Virginia hospital, which was absolutely ridiculous. Like the drop ceilings were all wet and like falling onto the floor. And as they pushed the freaking gurney thing over it, it like jiggled around. And then the stitches didn't even close the wound at all. I think they had some intern on there, and whatever they used to numb it wore off in like 3 minutes. So I got the rest of the stitches with no pain meds or anything.
Oh.
Wow.
And that. Excuse me. And that was my experience with West Virginian medicine.
Wow.
They have medicine in West Virginia?
Is that still a state?
West Virginia is a weird place. Have you guys seen it's on Netflix. It's called The Wild and Wonderful Whites. I think we may have spoke about this before, but if you have never seen that on Netflix, The Wild and Wonderful Whites, and it's about this outlaw family from West Virginia who are some of the it's fucking crazy. They're all drug dealers and shit. And no, it's not racist. Their last name is White. Fucker.
Dude, you're so racist.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, would you even be telling this story if their last name was Black? No.
Yeah, exactly.
You wouldn't.
Yeah. It'd be a different title, but it's actually like produced. It's a documentary, but it's produced by Johnny Knoxville and his partners with Dick House Studios or whatever it is. So it's pretty cool. It's all legit, but it's just so fucking ridiculous that it's really funny. It's good stuff.
Good deal, man.
Crazy.
Yeah, Dick
right.
House. That's who makes Dick House. Yeah, Dick House Productions. They make the Jackass movies. You know, they show like the rainbow and it goes, "Caw-caw!" Yeah, that. Dick House is gay, Mo. Just like you.
So, Painkiller Ready, episode 49. You ready to call it a wrap?
I think so.
Very good. All right, thanks, guys. Let's start the post show.
Yep, it was awesome.